back to our channel. I'm Maya.
And Sarah.
And we are charmed and dangerous.
Because you know we're charming.
And we are dangerous.
Pow, pow, pow.
You did.
Especially in this video.
Especially in this video where we are talking about who would you put your money on in a fight? Aries versus Scorpio. Okay.
If you didn't know, welcome. I'm a Scorpio.
Yes.
And I try to be as unbiased as I possibly can.
We try.
Because I do love my Aries. I really do.
Yes.
I love it.
I fuck with Aries.
I love all Martian ruled signs. Like, come on now.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, I respect Scorpios because, you know, I'm a Scorpio, and I love Aries because you guys have that drive. So, yeah.
But let's be real. It'd be a good ass fight.
It's a good standoff.
Between the two.
And we love our standoffs on this channel.
Yes.
We tend to do astrology standoffs where we pick two signs that we just feel like go head to head for a certain title, like most popular, whatever. We did Libra versus Leo, which is who wins the title of the most popular, and like Aries versus Scorpio, who would win in a fight. So yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is.
If you're joining us for the first time, you got a little brief intro from Sarah of what we do here. We talk about astrology, fuck boys, basically the things that we talk about normally as two best friends. We do it here for y'all. So if you can get down with that, join the crew. We'd love to be talking with y'all, doing the things. Hit that subscribe button, okay? And now on to the video. Okay, Sarah, tell us as a Scorpion, a Scorpio, how you feel about it. Who? You know.
Yeah.
How you think this fight's gonna go down?
I feel like it's really hard just because of the fact that they're both ruled by Mars. I feel like both of these signs have that fight in them, you know? I feel like they're the Martians, and I feel like all is fair in love and war. And I also just feel like when it comes to these two, the polarity is that for Aries, when I think of Aries in a fight, I think of like a physical war, you know? And when I think of Scorpio, I think of like a cold mental war, something that is long-standing, something where you really have to think. It's not as easy as just getting there and like ready to fight. Like, we really take our time dealing with the situation and being like, okay, A, does this require me to actually sit here and think of a plan, or do I not care enough? And if I do, like, what is the plan? I feel like for Aries, it's like, all right, I'm ready to fight.
Yeah,
Who wants to fight?
ready.
Who wants to fight?
Yeah.
Who wants to fight?
What fuels these two to fight are like different.
Yeah,
I
completely
think, you know?
different
Like you said, like Aries is just always on, ready to go. Anybody can get it. And I feel like Scorpio has to have like an intention. Like, why am I fighting you?
Right.
I'm gonna make sure I have a plan.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel like, okay, first off, let me start off by saying I don't want to be in a fight with either of these two.
Why
for
not?
me, I feel like both y'all, like both signs are very aggressive, like in nature, you know what I mean? If you get in a fight for them, they are out for your blood, they're ready to kill you, both of them, you know?
It's true.
So yeah, full on nuclear, like don't engage, I'm afraid. If you're another sign besides an Aries or a Scorpio, like be afraid and like probably be ready to lose that argument, like honestly.
Yeah.
These two are ruled by Mars, so like they are ready to fight. It literally fuels them, so you know.
Makes me feel
just like the Aries, they're like, woo! Yeah!
I don't know, like, I really feel like for Aries and Scorpio, like fighting is like a turn on. Like when I like see people's aggressive behaviors, like I can't help but be like, that's so sissy. Like, ooh, what you do when you get angry? Like, you know what I mean? Like other people are like, oh my god, calm down. I'm like, no, let's turn it up. Like,
I feel like that's so good because I feel like for both of these signs will put the other in a scenario where like, let me see how you fight.
Right. No, for
you know what I mean? Like, let's see how this goes down.
And also like, I feel like for Aries, it's like, okay, we're gonna get into a fight, like, you know, and they're with their people or their girlfriend, boyfriend, friends. It's like, what are you gonna do? You gonna fight with me? And for Scorpio, it's like, oh, okay, I see that people were talking shit about me. Did you stand up for me? Like, what is it? Did you tell me that they were gonna come for me? You didn't tell me? You're not a good person. We're not friends. You're not my significant other. Like, we want people to like, when we say like be a rider and like ride for you, like that's what Aries and Scorpio mean. Is like, if someone's trying to fight me, if someone's trying to get aggressive with me, like as my people, are you gonna stand up for me?
Right.
Because if you're not,
are
like,
you ready to fight too?
Like you're part of this army, right? Like I shouldn't even refer to my people as my people. Like it's my army.
It's a clique.
It's an army. It's a gang. Like we're ready.
we gone.
And if you're not, like, you're not part of my life, because like that's how we are for our people.
100%.
So I feel like we expect people to be like that for
Both
us.
sides.
It's like, why am I gonna be so offended on your behalf if you're not like that for me? That just makes me look stupid. And I feel like all the Aries and Scorpios can agree with that.
100. Yeah, okay, I feel like continuing off of basically what we were saying, like obviously both these signs are ruled by Mars, and I feel like both of them have like the real determination and will to like win an argument. And also I feel like both of these signs are willing to take it to like whole new levels of like nastiness, like I'm ready to get you to win that war too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like both of them will say some really foul shit and make you think about your whole entire life. You know?
For sure.
Like as other signs, like, you know, if you have an Aries friend or a Scorpio friend, you know they said some fucked up shit to you and you're like, damn.
No, it's like, dude, you didn't have to like call me out like that. For sure.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's like, oh, okay.
It's definitely like below the belt, like for necessary means. Like, like we know how to fight. And I'm sorry, like I'm gonna give you guys a little pro tip of like what goes on in our mind. Like we think like if we were to say something to our opponent to make them feel like a dumb bitch, maybe that'll make it easier when we fight you. Like first we have to weaken you. First we have to make you feel stupid and like utterly ashamed for even thinking that you can be in a position to rebel against me.
Fight with
you
me.
are nothing.
No, that is so true. That is exactly how both of you do it. You do it, like, I feel like Scorpios do that even better because, like, to me, Scorpios are the more manipulative, like, word-spoken, word-driven signs, you know what I mean? So, yes.
Yeah, so I agree. I feel like with Aries, it's like, and this is what I love about Aries is that, like, what they say is what they mean. You know what I mean? Like, they're not just gonna make up some shit to, like, fuck with you. Like, if they're calling you out your name, like, they really mean that. Like, that's how they really feel about you. I feel like a Scorpio will be, like, completely in love with you, but will literally say these ugly things about you just because, like, we know that it'll hurt you. It's super fucked up. Like, it's so out of pocket. But, like, we will say that because, like I said, to us, like, it comes off as, like, this is how I need to weaken my opponent for this war. And to us, it's not like that's a loved one, even though we may love you. We're looking at you as our opponent. Like, you started this.
We're in a fight now.
You offended me.
Somebody has to win and it will be me. It's gonna be me.
Yeah, and I feel like it's like they're ready to fight for like different reasons and in different situations. I feel like if it's like a quick little fight outside, obviously I pick Aries, you know what I mean? Aries will be offended on your behalf, you know what I mean? And I feel like they don't really need much convincing to fight. They are always down, willing, and ready. You know what I mean? They're just like ready to do it.
They really are. Like, they just have that rambunctious.
Right. And I feel like it's just easier to provoke Aries to fight. But I feel like with Scorpio, like with us, it has to be like a long-standing feud. You know what I mean? It's like, it has to be like, you know those movies like Creed where it's like, I'm training for this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've been training all my life. You know what I mean? You like said that really mean thing to me in the 3rd grade and it triggered me and it traumatized me. And all my life I've been waiting to fucking end you. You know?
I'm coming back.
Right.
Come back. Yeah.
And I feel like Aries, it's like, okay, they're mad, they get over it, whatever. But it's like, for Scorpio, it's like, it's deep rooted. Yeah. So it's like, they fight for different reasons.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, and I feel like it's funny that you say that because to me, yes, Aries is gonna win that short fight, like, I'm gonna punch you up, you know, whatever, this one time. Yeah. But even if a Scorpio got their ass beat in that first physical fight, they're gonna be like, oh, I got a plan for you now. You know what I mean? And no matter how long it takes, like, the Aries may win that fight, but they're not gonna win the war. You know what I mean? Because it pisses Scorpio off so much that they're like, I have that vengeance that you were speaking on earlier, and that is so much more like fire and like, I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. And I feel like an Aries is more quick to be like, okay, I'm kind of over this. Like, I fought, we're done, like, we're good now. Yeah. And the Scorpio's like, no, we ain't good. Like, I'm gonna remember this. Good. Like, we're not good until I say we're good. You know what I mean?
That's so true. Because I really feel like Aries will like, and like, bless y'all's soul, honestly, I will say, Aries, like, I wish it was like this for me. Because, like, I feel like you guys can really just, like, beat someone's ass and be like, all right, I'm over it. Like,
be like, yeah, let me help you up. Like, we good.
Like, we're good now. I got it out the way. Like, a Scorpio will literally, like, we got into a fight. It's gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's my enemy. Like, that is my enemy until the day I die.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like sometimes Scorpios, you may not want to hear this, like, that's negative. Like, you already got into the fight. Like, what else do you need to prove, baby? Like, you know, like,
you know, but
it's a lot. Like,
they have something to prove, and I feel like they'll like.
I mean, we do. We for sure do. I'm just trying to be devil's advocate here, because for the Aries, like, I'm trying to give them credit where it's due. Because I know y'all are fighters, and you will win. And you're smart, and you're strategic. Yeah. I just think I wouldn't say y'all are strategic. I really wouldn't. But you know what? We can agree, disagree on that. I just wouldn't, because they're so impulsive. They're like, you guys are the babies. You're ruled by the first house. So I feel like you guys don't think about shit. You just do it. You're very action oriented. And I feel like maybe that's where you guys can learn from us. And where we can learn from you is like when we get into a fight, it's just let it go. You already did it. Done. Live your life. Because Aries can easily do that. Yeah, they're like, okay, we're good. Like, I thought we were good. Like, we're so like, no, we are never good. Ever. Yeah. But I feel like I really want to point out that in the war, a Scorpio may not necessarily actually pick like a physical fight. Like, they're gonna fight you in a different way. They're gonna fuck an opportunity up for you. They're gonna steal your boyfriend. They're gonna make sure you're not getting paid. You know what I mean? Like, weird ways where you're like, damn, you really fucked me over. Yeah. In a way that you were not thinking somebody would be fucking you. Or was watching you like that. You know? For sure. And I feel like that brings me to my next point, which is like, I feel like with us Scorpios, like, we have all the time in the world, you know what I mean, to plan this shit out perfectly, to ruin you. You know what I mean? And I feel like we're not gonna fight you anywhere, anytime. Like, it's gonna be on our terms. We're not just gonna be like, oh, you offended me, let's step outside. No. I don't know who's outside. I don't know if the police is there. I don't know if your friends are gonna pop up. I'll be like, okay, you offended me. I'm literally gonna plan that shit out. I'm gonna look up your schedule. I'm gonna be like, where are you gonna be on Saturday the 5th? Okay, I'm gonna show up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're really gonna think about that shit. Yes. And I feel like we're gonna make sure it's on our terms, because if it's anything with us Scorpios, is that we pay attention to detail, and we know details is what leads to success. You know? It's true. You could risk it for the biscuit and just fight someone because it feels good, because you need to, because your body's telling you to. Or you could train your mind to be ready for that war. Yeah, to get away with murder. Okay, well, yes. Actually. You know what I mean? It's in the details, honey. Ooh. Always. And yeah, I mean, I could just go on about this forever. I feel like us Scorpios, our minds are very tactful, and like, we don't like to make the wrong decision. And the way we prevent ourselves from making the wrong decision is if we look at the outcomes from every different angle. And I feel like Aries doesn't really want to do that. They don't have the time for it. They're bored. They don't want to. We get obsessed with things. Obsession is one of our, you know, most popular qualities. And like, we can get obsessed with a plan and how to perfectly execute it. And I feel like for this reason, I pick us. Yeah. You know? I feel like I want to take it back though into when, you know, the Aries and the Scorpio are physically fighting. You know, they're about to rumble, put it on. Who swings first? The Aries. I just feel like they're so passionate, and they're like such hotheads. Like, they're the first one to swing. And as Sarah said, and we've been saying in all of our other points, like, Scorpios are just so much more calculated. So like, they're gonna be hot that you, like, you know, made the first move, you did something, you said some fucked up shit, but there is still like, okay, you did your move, now I'm gonna do my move. Like, they're not gonna make their move first, I feel like, in a fight, you know? Because it's like, I need to see what you're bringing to the table. Exactly. And Aries usually will put all their cards out there of like, fucking it up! Agreed. Agreed. And then Scorpio's like, okay, that's all you got? Well, now I'm gonna fuck all your shit up. Thanks for showing your cards. For sure. I feel like us Scorpios have a great poker face. And I feel like Aries is the type to use their bomb at the beginning of the, you know, fight. Yeah. And I feel like because they're impulsive, they're gonna be burnt out because they don't have a plan B. And like, Scorpio, I can guarantee you, we have a plan B.
Right.
We will always have a plan B. We will have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D.
Right.
Like, we have come to this ready.
Right.
But I'm not gonna put disrespect on y'all's name, Aries. Like, I know
this
that
is no disrespect.
your plan A is insane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm coming to fuck shit up. And honestly, I feel like against any other sign, and on the Scorpio, on a bad day, you might beat them. You know what I mean? But
because I'm just gonna say this, I feel like if a Scorpio is emotional, I'm basically giving you guys tips on how to ruin a Scorpio. But not if they're cool. And if they're, you know, smart. But for a Scorpio, I feel like you can easily end them, Aries. If like you catch Scorpio, like if you really offend them and you like find one of their triggers, like Scorpio we won't be standing on both of our feet, you know?
Yeah.
So it's all about like when you catch them. Like if we've been planning for this, plotting, scheming, you know what I mean? No chance. But like if you catch us on a bad day, or like you're someone that we're very sensitive around, you can truly fuck with us. Aries can. Other signs don't even think about it.
Not so much, no. Yeah. But I feel like I want to say very much that Scorpios plan it out. They're waiting, they're watching, they manipulate, they attack, and then they torture. They're gonna torture you. It's not gonna be like a quick, easy thing.
Yeah, I will say this. I feel like if you're the enemy of a Scorpio or an Aries will kill you quick, but it will be like, you know, gross.
Like
a Scorpio will literally will tie you up, and then we'll literally like give you paper cuts, and then we'll like squeeze lemon juice on those paper cuts. Like we'll make sure that you're literally
feeling it.
Yeah. I don't want you to go. I'm not ready for you to go yet.
Like
I want you to look into my eyes as I'm torturing you, because you thought that you could fuck with me.
You thought that you
could fuck with me. You mad.
No.
You big mad. Also, I feel like these two signs have different fuels that makes them want to fight. I feel like for an Aries, rage, like literally like, you know, inside out, that emotion, anger, like that's Aries. Like they use their rage because that is an emotion that they feel typically more than any other emotion to fight. And I feel like for Scorpio, for us, it's vengeance and revenge. That's what fuels us. Like, we're not just gonna fight you because like you just like said some stupid shit. Like, I'm gonna look at you and be like, you're stupid and I never want to be around you again. But like, that's not gonna offend me enough to be like, I want to fight you. Like, you said something stupid. No, I'm just gonna be like, I never want to be around this person. But if you say something to us that triggers us, if you've been mean to us, if you've been unkind, if you've done something to us where we feel like we can't trust you, that is when we go into the planning mode of being like, I need to seek revenge on this person. And that's where we're gonna start executing this plan.
Right.
So yeah, I feel like also for us, we're gonna be in this war forever.
Yeah.
We fight, I don't care. Like, I'm still gonna look at you and be like, I won, but I still want to fight you again. Like, I still want to win again. Like, I still want to prove to you that you made the wrong choice by ever starting this shit with me.
Right. Like,
I feel very passionate about this.
Don't make a Scorpio feel vengeful to you, because honestly, you're done. Like, the rest of your life is probably gonna be ruined in some weird way.
Yeah.
You know.
But also with Aries too, because they'll fight you and kill you.
They will.
And they'll be like, it was impulse.
Right. And now you're dead. So, all in all, I feel like Aries would win that first, maybe fist fight, because you know they're hot, they're passionate, they're gonna swing first. Scorpio may not see it coming originally.
We probably won't.
But that vengefulness, that anger they feel from maybe having their ass beat in that fight, you're done, Aries. You're done, because the Scorpio's coming for you. And you're gonna make sure that for the rest of your life, you're tortured. You know what I mean?
And there's nothing worse than like looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life. Like, that crazy Scorpio is like coming.
Right. But I feel like the funny thing about this is that the Aries is totally gonna forget. And then the Scorpio is gonna come back and be like, remember? And then be like,
remember?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I do.
You're still thinking about that?
Yeah.
You're really still thinking about that? And we're gonna like, I'm not gonna like, we're gonna feel a little crazy, because we're gonna be like, yeah, like, you hurt my feelings.
5 years ago.
Like 15 years ago. Like, yeah.
I was in the 3rd grade. Whatever.
Listen, Scorpios, I just want to say this. Figure out your trauma, okay? Like, if you're gonna, you know, feel like you need to fight people from your adulthood that are adults and are treating you wrong. don't fight the people from your childhood. They were stupid and young.
They didn't know any better.
Yeah.
I feel like
there's plenty of stupid adults that you need to seek revenge.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Hold the adults accountable is what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
You know?
I like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like for me, ultimately, I pick Scorpio. I feel like anybody can use a weapon or their fists to fight, but the ability to execute the perfect plan, that's what wins wars.
Yeah. I feel like also though, you have to ask, in the fight, you would have to ask the Aries and the Scorpio, because if it was the longer war, the Aries may be like, I won that fight.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
And not even think about it afterwards. They may be so like removed from it, and the Scorpio is like, I obviously won that war.
Yeah,
you know
legit. They're gonna be like, well, I won the first fight. Scorpio's gonna be like, well, I won the war. Literally.
Yeah.
But I will say this at the end of it all. If you are any other sign but these two, and you need to have people on your side, get yourself an Aries, get yourself a Scorpio, because I'm telling you, with these two powers on your side, you can win anything.
Anything is possible.
Anything.
Anything is possible. But respect your Scorpio and your Aries, because they will burn you if you don't.
Yes, and also like if you have a friend that is a Scorpio and an Aries, and you know that they're willing to fight for you, like don't use that power to always get their aggression out to you know, stand up for you or just get them angry, because we are always willing, ready to fight for our people. So like be a good friend and don't just trigger them to fight for you on your behalf. Take care of your own shit.
Right. And don't be picking fights if you don't have to. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100%.
If you can't handle your own shit, you should not be picking fights anyway. But if I know my friends that can handle their own shit, or, you know, feuding with someone, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like, even if I don't have to do anything, I'll be there moral support and be like, in case anything does pop off,
you good?
I'm here for you. Like, my Martian energy is just like there, like, I'm ready.
You let me know when
I'm
we
ready.
need to step in, honey. You know, we're ready for the battle. Anytime. Honestly, you don't want your Scorpio or Aries friend to really step in, because some shit will go down.
Yeah, it's gonna go from here to here. Like here to here.
And I feel like other signs aren't totally ready for those fights.
They're not.
Like
for other signs, it's just like, for other signs, it's just like fun, like, oh my god, it's so cute.
A little drama.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really about that.
No,
fight.
I wanna win.
Yeah.
How can you win if you don't start fighting?
You know? So be careful.
Alright, y'all, that was our whole spiel about who would you have your money on when it comes to a fight, Scorpio or Aries. We loved having this conversation. We feel like both of these Martian ruled signs are absolutely amazing when it comes to any sort of aggressiveness, fighting, you know, war. And we would love it if you guys would comment down below. Let us know which one do you think is the winner, or if you're one of these signs and you feel like the other is not, let us know why. We're gonna link both of our socials up here, Twitter and Instagram. Show your girls some love. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down below. We post every Monday and Thursdays, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.